Hi, I'm Royce Waxenfelter with Viking Wax Press and the Alternative Football Network. This video is the final in my series ranking the helmets of various alternative pro football leagues. In this video, I will recap how each league performed in my rankings and then review my top 10 helmets among all 183 alt league helmets I ranked. As a side note, I started this project back in February of this year, 2024. It was originally just an Excel document ranking 80s USFL helmets, and the project grew from there. Now, 10 months later, I'm finally done. I hope you get a chance to watch all 13 of my videos in this series and can get a feel for the passion I have for alternative football and helmet design, or lack thereof. I'll give a brief review of each league I ranked, starting with the one with the highest average rank. The IFL and AFL combo gets the top spot quite unfairly, because I only ranked my favorite 10 helmets from those leagues. But check it out, 4 teams with a rank of 58 out of 70 is pretty dang awesome. That Washington Wolfpack helmet is just wildly unique. The colors on the Massachusetts Pirates and Frisco Fighters are great, and the cleverness of the Iowa Barnstormers is right up my alley. I live in Oregon, so reviewing teams from the area was fun for me, even though they didn't rank very well. 46.9 average for these helmets. The 80s USFL helmets are the next with a 43.9 average. My Portland Breakers are the top helmet design ever, so that, along with a Creative Bulls helmet and an inspirational Michigan Panthers helmet, also helped make this league rise to the top. 61% of the helmets from this league are above average. The modern version of the USFL came in with a 42.7 average, led by the revamped Michigan Panther helmet, my second favorite of all time. All but one came in at above average. Nicely done, USFL. The short-lived Alliance of American Football had a 41.75 average rank, with some classic designs and unique touches, like the Alamo cutout on the back of the Commander's helmet. Another league with only one team below average. I wish the AAF lasted longer. Ultra-modern versions of the XFL got a solid 41 average. The Brahma's horns forward look tops the list, and the Dallas Renegades look should have stuck around. Some duds on the bottom end hurt this group, but their top 10 are all good designs. The NFL's venture into Europe brought us the next group of helmets. The Birmingham Fire helmet is my third favorite helmet overall, and the Rhine Fire helmet from back then was a great look too. Lots of good, lots of mid, and not very many bad helmets here. A 40.6 average. The FXFL was a league I completely missed when it was around, but looking back, they had some really cool helmets. The black tips is pristine, and the chain center stripe on the Fort helmet is awesome. Dark logos on dark shells hurt this group, but they still rank above average at 37.4. The United Football League that played from 2009 through 2012, not to be confused with the current UFL, came in at 36.75 average, and the best center stripes of any league, period. The Tuskers helmet has such a fun, creative, and purposeful design that I want one for my bookshelf by my desk at home. The current European League of Football squeaks in above average with greats like the new version of the Rhine Fire and a beautiful balance of the Musketeers helmet. The good thing is, 3 of the bottom 5 in this group are teams that are no longer part of the league or have been updated. I'm excited for the people of Europe because the branding they are coming out with and the way they are marketing the league is very well done. They even added a new team in Denmark since I made this video, the Nordic Storm. So I'm excited to see what helmet they come up with for this logo. 35.7 average rank for the ELF. P.S. Expand to Portugal, please. The sheer number of CFL helmets I ranked bring their average down to 33.44, but keep in mind, many of these designs came from the ill-fated expansion into the US and aren't part of the 9 core teams they have right now, most of which have been around since 1958 when the league started. I especially love how the CFL allowed their teams to reach out to the indigenous people and create alternate helmet designs based on their art and culture. They came out with a few new ones of those this year after I had already created my video, so I'm going to show you those now. Here is the Saskatchewan Roughriders indigenous design. Here is the one for the Montreal Alouettes. And finally, the 2024 Grey Cup winners, the Toronto Argonauts. I love this idea so much, I'm planning a video on how other leagues should take this idea and run with it. TSL, aka the Spring League, averaged 33.2. Those numbers are skewed by the awful league logo helmets they used when the league first started. Those were a bad idea. A couple good helmets in the mix though, like the Blues, and Luis Perez played for the Jousters, so hey, it isn't all bad. World Football League played in the mid-70s and the designs prove it. Lots and lots of yellow pushed the ranking average down to 32.89. At the top end, though, there are some classics, including this Chicago Fire helmet that broke some design barriers and inspired 3 other future alt teams named Fire. The Suns' unique color scheme and great balance are worth noting too. The league with the worst average rank is the original XFL from 2001. Only 2 teams above average, and the Rage and the Demons are 2 of my overall lowest ranked helmets. On the positive side, the Birmingham Thunderbolts made great use of space, and the Extreme came up with a nicely balanced and cool logo. Only a 23.88 average for the league that combined the hype and over-the-top marketing of pro wrestling with football. Now that we've reviewed each league, let's review my top 10 helmets from all of these leagues. My number 1 helmet is the Breakers of the 1980s USFL. This helmet is the one that changed everything. Portland Breakers are my hometown team, so there is definitely some bias in the ranks, but even if you throw my personal taste category out, this helmet is still at the top. Number 2 is the modern take on the Michigan Panthers, currently used in the UFL. This helmet has a great color scheme and amazing logo that stands out even better than it did on the original. The Birmingham Fire are ranked number 3. The blaze extending from the face mask really makes it seem like the helmet is on fire, and the contrast with the dark blue shell helps the flame spread. At number 4 is the Jacksonville Bulls helmet with its unique wraparound logo and the knocked out lettering in the back. This one was way ahead of its time. The Ryan Fire of the World League and the NFL Europe are next up. The swirling white flame against the black shell is just epic. It's the 5th best on my list. At number 6 is the current Ryan Fire helmet of the European League of Football. This one has more of a volcanic fire feel, but it's still a hot look. Fittingly, the team has been on fire for the past 2 seasons as well, reaching the championship each of those years. Number 7 goes to the Florida Tuskers, who coupled a beautiful blue shell with a purposeful design that has unique features like a tusk decal down by the chin strap. Also, a boar snout center stripe. Need I say more? Number 8 goes to another ELF team, the Paris Musketeers. This one exudes class and timelessness. Perfect balance and color contrast make for an exceptional helmet. Bien joué. At number 9 is the Michigan Panthers helmet from 83 and 84. Not only was it one of the greatest alt football teams ever to play, but the design was a breakout for its time, with the neck of the Panther extending down to the neck of the player. Plus you've got that great color combo of champagne, plum, and sky blue. The 10th best helmet out of 183 go to the modern New Orleans Breakers. They took that same amazing color combo used by the 80s Breakers and gave the logo a larger, updated look. While I don't like it as much as the original, I still love the colors and the breaking wave concept. There is no confusing which team is on the field when the Breakers play, and I love that. That wraps up my helmet ranking series. I hope you enjoyed my opinions, and I want to hear some of yours. Tell me in the comments which helmets you rank at the top. Which league first got you curious about alternative pro football? You can help me grow this channel by subscribing, clicking the like button, or sharing it with others. Click the notification bell if you would like to see more alt videos, and check out my playlists for my other helmet rankings and more. This is Royce with Viking Wax Press and the Alternative Football Network. God is good, y'all. Take care.